Welcome back. 6.2 patch notes. A Dragon Age Inquisitions video is going up in a couple of hours, but I wanted to talk about this because the patch notes were released as I was uploading the video to YouTube and it was stuck in processing. Now, in that video, I mentioned that I hoped that there would be a decent amount of content for people to do to last us until either the next patch or the next expansion, either one. Because my thing is that it's time to get more content in the game. As I showed, I'm on a high populated server. It's empty. There are a lot of people not in the game. Now, I do think that WoW tokens, for those that have a good amount of gold in the game, will use those to buy and convert to game time if, they feel bothered, because it's not money that they spent. However, for them to be able to purchase those, that means somebody actually has to buy the tokens in the first place. Let's look at the content. First thing, Tinian Jungle, if I'm saying that right. I'll call it the Jungle. It's being released. It's supposed to be like Timeless Isle with the daily. So that's going to be the daily hub. I didn't have a problem with Timeless Isle. Matter of fact, I sort of got stuck going there all the time. It became a habit. But it gets old after a while, definitely. So, okay, that's the one thing. The new garrison feature, shipyard and naval missions. Now, this is the one that's irking me. Because you took away flying, Blizzard. You took it away. You gave us a zone in previous expansions that were water related, but we never had, like a ship that we can, in all this 10 years now, there has never been, other than that Goblin mission where you have a temporary little ship, where you have the ship that you can actually use as a mount, okay? This is something that would have been cool. We should have been able to build ships and whatnot, because it's not like there's not water in the game. It's just not very relevant. But the zones have water in them, okay? The followers of your garrison, you will be able to build them ships and then send them on missions. That frosts my ass. That they get to do it and I can't. I'm just saying. It's like middle finger, Blizz. Really? Just twist the knife. Stab and twist. Just stab and twist. Hellfire Citadel. That's the new raid. It's going to retain its name. That's great. New dungeon difficulty, Mythic. Wonderful. That's great. The Adventure Guide. They say it's an evolution of the Dungeon Journal. The Adventure Guide provides a wealth of information on what to do and see for your character. That's great. I guess it's going to show you what you can do. I'm hoping it shows, because I shouldn't have to use a third-party site for this, what I have done and have not done. Just like you can see the pets. What pets I have, what pets don't I have, where do I get them from? So I'm hoping that this is a feature that they're working on adding. So, and then of course, you finish the legendary ring. Now, this is what I find a little bit interesting. Now, I'm not one to do the legendary quests. Do they usually put in the ability to finish the legendary quest line way before the next expansion? So, let's say this is 6.2. Would they put it in now, and then there's a 6.3, and then the patch before the expansion, then you see what I mean? Or do they usually put that in on the last patch to prepare you for the expansion? That may give you some sort of hint as to how far along we are in this expansion. Looking at all of this, here's the question. How long is going through this content going to take you? And will it last you until the next content release? No matter what it is, will it last you? They're releasing a new level of difficulty They're not releasing new dungeons. So for a lot of people, that's going to turn them off because it's the same old, same old. And that may actually cause people to take a break, and come back after it's fresh, more fresh. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't necessarily, completists will say, there's something else that needs to be completed. Let me get this done. But then there's others that's like, I've completed this dungeon already. Do I really need to go in and get more gear to do what with exactly? I get it. What am I doing with it? I can see where this can be a hit or it can definitely be a miss. Paying $15 a month and Blizzard's making millions per month. I feel for you guys. I do. And keep in mind, they could very well add a bunch of stuff to this, and what's here can change greatly. There's still no mention about flying. That's irking me. And the shipyard thing. Being able to send your followers on something that you can't do yourself. Like I said, is sort of like the twist of the knife. So let me know what you guys think. What do you feel about the patch, the 6.2 patch notes? I will put a link in the description for them, and then you can tell me. Are you like, ooh, ooh, or are you like, psh, whatever? For those that have done everything, if you're already caught up and current with the game content, is this enough to sustain you? Is this enough to satisfy you until the next content patch? So that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. It lets me know if you like the video or not. Thank you for liking the video, sharing them, and interacting with me. It allows me to do what I love, and I would not be able to do it without you. And I will see you guys in the next one.